Can I hear myself okay? Yeah, I think I'm good.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Good evening and welcome back to W7 Productions, back in the Triton Center as we wrap up the final week of the season here and girls basketball regular season. Postseason action begins next week. I'm joined by my good buddy here at Notre Dame, Dom, and we're going to partner up for this postseason. We decided, hey, last home game, why not partner up right now and figure out how things are going to go in the postseason.
So it's good. Always good to see you, Connor. It's great to be here.
Absolutely. Show Dom some of the ropes, the production things, and he'll take care of the play-by-play for not only tonight, but all of the postseason. As long as the Tritons are playing, we will be here following them, hopefully just a mile or so down the road to the rest center. But tonight we got a good one on tap. Bayport, they come in 12-10 overall, 11-5 in FRCC play. Let me pop up those conference standings there for everybody. And meanwhile, Notre Dame, they're all alone at the top, kind of where they've been in the last 2-3 years. 21-1 overall, 16-0 in the FRCC. Their lone loss this year, week 1 against Pewaukee at Pewaukee. Of course, they were without the services of Trista Feta. Dom, thoughts on headed into tonight?
The last home game for the Tritons, always a good feeling to get that home juices going in the last home game. And it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams come out. Tritons haven't played since Friday, where they beat Sheboygan South 99-25. And Bayport comes off a really tough loss, 63-58 against Preble. So always that team that comes out losing that last game comes out with a bit more aggression. So it's going to be fun to see the Pirates out here tonight.
Well, the last time these two matched up, Bayport jumped out to a 10-0 lead.
They did.
Coach Rhodey called the timeout, talked to the squad, talked it over a little bit, and then they answered with like a 23-4 run.
Yeah.
And it was kind of curtains the rest of the night. So Bayport looking to jump out to that 10-0 run, but hold on to things this time. We're just about 2.5 minutes away from National Anthem and starting lineups. I'm going to get out there on the floor and bring those to you. Dom's going to do some production work for the first time this year, so if it's not good, put it in the comments. He'll improve for the postseason. That's why we're doing it tonight. And, of course, we're always doing it for the girls. But still plenty of time to head to that refrigerator. Grab yourself a Jolly Good. We got a good one on tap.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
All right, we are underway. I don't have anybody on the main camera, though. This is a little disappointing.
Unforeseen. Unforeseen.
Yeah. Dom, you got any friends here, buddy?
I have friends in high place. I can make some work, and there is a travel on the floor.
Yes, we're going to need somebody within the next 5 seconds. Super simple, willing to pay.
We'll make sure to get that taken care of. Here's Kyla Hendricks working on Trista Fade out of the press. There's a double team from Barrington. Swat at it, timeout called. So perfect time to get someone upstairs.
That will help us, so we'll take it with him. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Conner Foundation, powered by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Hopefully he picks up his phone. Otherwise, I'll get Matt in here.
All righty, back here. Bayport back on the attack. Limeron, left-hand side, scoop shot, no good.
Here comes Musial the other way. Fada picked up immediately by Hendricks.
We're just going to go with the NFHS camera from outer space. Thank goodness we got those extra objects flying around up there. Bringing our broadcast tonight.
There's a three-pointer bouncing around and dropping in for Peyton Musial. That is quite the PA announcer over there with that call on the three. There's a full court pass taken by Coughlin. Now the pass is thrown in between.
Heck of a save by Limeron.
Wow. Tritons come the other way, though. Here's Gresh. Kicks it. Fada for three. Bit off. Whitehouse, no one was guarding her. Easy putback.
Can't let Whitehouse get going on those weak side rebounds there. It'd be a long night for the Pirates.
5-0 early. There's another double team on Dudra. Struggling with it. And a 5 seconds. Another turnover forced by the Tritons. Early on in this game, we might have to go full radio style as you try to get the camera situation figured out here. We'll do the best we can to give you an accurate depiction of what's happening on the floor. Here's Barrington in the post. Goes up with the right. Offensive foul. Gonna say it. She hooked her underneath.
So one on Hope, team first.
They get it inside to McDermott.
If you're watching along at home, let us know who you're watching for, who you're cheering for. If you know somebody here, text them, phone them, send them down, and we'll try to get them signed up for some camera duties.
Rashville dipsy-do and finish with the left.
And we can get you a little bit closer picture, but right now this is all we're going to have.
Gresh with the nice finish. He had 29 points in the game on Friday. Early 7-0 lead. We spoke about that 10-0 start that Bayport had in their last matchup. Triton's looking to do the same thing. That pass goes out of bounds.
Yeah, so last time when we talked about it was Bayport jumping out to the 10-0 lead. Now here's Triton's back at home. They've got the 7-0 lead, looking to add to it here.
Pirates came with a press on that last inbound. Not too much of an issue for Notre Dame to break the pressure. Here's Whitehouse into Gresh. Kicks it back up top, Barrington, over to Whitehouse. They'll swing it around. Go inside, Fada's in the post. The point guard puts it up with the left, no good, gets her own. Bounces off, rebound fought for, out of bounds.
That one should stay there.
Believe it will. Coach Rohde calls out orders for the inbound play. See what they do here. Whitehouse on a delayed fake and finish. Whitehouse had 12 points in their last game against Sheboygan South. One of the 5 double-digit scores that they have on this squad. All 5 starters averaging double figures on the season. Inside, hook shot is good from Ellie McDermott to get the Pirates on the board. Full court pass, Whitehouse has it in the corner. Now Gresh will set things up. Whitehouse gets it back. They do such a great job sharing it, don't they? Gresh had it blocked. Pirates come the other way. Peyton Dewdruck in the corner, knocked away. Is it saved? Yes, what great hustle from Gracie Gresh. Barrington on the break. Kicks it, Whitehouse, in and out. Barrington the offensive board. Already the second putback for Hope Barrington. She's got 4. Here's that press. Dewdra is stuck. Needs to find an option, 10 seconds.
That's seeing the entire Notre Dame bench calling for that 10-second call there. It's exactly what they were hoping for, and they got.
They knew they were coming close. Emma Kraus is going to come in for the first time, the 5'9" senior.
So you look at it, Feta, the only Triton starter not to score yet here in the early going.
Barrington had the pass tipped. Ball is loose. Gresh goes to the floor and gets it. Feta, Musial drives it baseline, stops, spins. They'll reset it with Gresh up top. She has other ideas, and she buries a deep 3. That was from deep 3-point range. Gresh up to 5 and a 12-point lead for Notre Dame. McDermott gets it across. Pass was tipped out of bounds. It stays with Bayport.
Yeah, put it in the comments where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. We'll pop those up as we go along in the broadcast. If you are listening at home and you'd like to get a little closer view, text somebody that might be here at the game, and we get them a bag of popcorn and a Gatorade, and we'll be all set.
Or if you're within driving distance, come on down yourself. Experience the game with us. Triton basketball. McDermott couldn't keep it in bounds. Looking to add to this early lead. Here's a press. Kraus applying some full court pressure. What a pass. Barrington with the easy one off the great dime from Feta.
That's why she's the all-time assist leader here at Notre Dame, just a junior.
There's a cross from McDermott coming the other way. So they have Whitehouse on Dewdra. She usually guards their primary ball handler. It's been a theme throughout this year. Not much open. They get it over to Hendricks. Rifle pass cross court. A drive and a steal. Barrington comes up with it. They've got numbers if they hurry. Barrington stops, kicks it out. Musial, 3. Banks it in. You get all 3 points if you call glass? Or if you don't call glass?
If you don't call glass, it should be -3. That would add a whole nother element to the game.
That would. Nice pass. McDermott inside.
She's got all 4 on the night for Bayport so far. 11:08 left to go here, opening half.
Maybe coming with a zone look. That may be broken pretty quickly. Whitehouse with the finish. 21-4 early on. A complete 180 of the game that they played earlier this year. Hendricks, pull up 3. Rebound fought for. Whitehouse battling for it. Comes up with it. Feta on the run. Stutter step and go.
Still scoreless is Feta. She's got to feel left out here a little bit.
It's been a scoring frenzy for the Tritons early on. Feta the only one not a part of it. McDermott had it locked away inside. Blast off of her, Triton basketball. Couple substitutions. Ryan Coughlin comes in for the Pirates, and Kaya Waldrop, the freshman. Waldrop's had a good freshman campaign for this Triton squad. Another one of these young guns that they have coming up in the ranks.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of questions for the Tritons this year. Who is going to replace Hardwick? And Kaya so far this year has done a good job.
She's done a really nice job playing the six-man role, if you will. There's a travel. Another turnover for the Pirates. It's been tough early on, man. When the Tritons get this home cooking going, they may be the best, and as they currently are sitting at #1, Division II ranked in the state right now. They're showing it here. Feda inside Gresh, goes through, can't get two. Rebounds taken by Dudra.
Musial at the full court pressure.
Dudra drives inside, goes up, maybe be blocked.
So Musial started off on her in the full court, switched off of a screen, and then ended up getting the block.
Gresh in transition, bouncing off. Waldrop fighting inside. Dudra another rebound. That pass is going to go into the scorer's table. Another turnover forced from the press. More substitutions. Paige DeMullen comes in for the Tritons, and Mila Lemeren comes in for the Pirates.
For Midport, returning number 40, Leah Lemeren, checking in for the Tritons, number 4.
Here's Feda, still scoreless early in this game. Looks to drive inside, and there's her first two. Feda comes in about 17 points a game for the Illinois State commit. Hendricks has it up top. Rifles, here's a drive inside from Coughlin, and she gets the runner to go. Here's Gresh over to Musial. Peyton's got 6 early on. Here's DeMullen, just checked in. Not a whole lot opening up as of yet. Waldrop now has it on the corner. They go inside. Feda was posting up, and she'll have 2 free throws.
So 8:04 left to go, 23-6 lead here, opening half. This is kind of the run that the Tritons went on after they spotted Bayport, that 10-0 lead a couple weeks ago.
First free throw is good from Feda. Barrington returns for the Tritons, and Murphy Speck getting her first run in for the Pirates.
So Musial Gresh will grab a quick seat, little water.
Second free throw is off. Whitehouse gets the offensive board. DeMullen's wide open, fakes on a 3, now it drives it inside. Waldrop the offensive rebound, maybe a push off, no call. Banks home to 2. Here's Coughlin quickly the other way. Hendricks, she hasn't had a lot of openings. She had 34 points in their last game against Preble. A narrow loss, she was sensational. Hit 6 threes in that game. Not a whole lot open here. There's a 3-pointer put up and off from Lemeren. Here come the Tritons the other way. Barrington pushing it. Splits 2, and she'll have 2 free throws.
Coast to coast on that was Barrington, got the rebound, nice box out, nobody picked her up in transition. She just kind of worked down that middle part of the lane.
As soon as she got it, she went full throttle. 2 foul shots for her. First one is good. So the Tritons are going to end their season, their regular season, I should say, at Southwest. After this one, that'll be their last regular season game on the year. Currently sitting at 21-1 on a 21-game win streak. How many times can you say that? You have to go back to probably some of the John Wooden days to find that. Nice pass inside. Layup is no good. It's just been one of those nights so far for the Pirates.
Well, you come in, you know, you got to basically shoot above your average, somewhere around probably 45-50% to keep pace with the Tritons.
Here's DeMullen, left elbow, up top, Barrington, inside, Fada, nice cut and finish.
Fada up to 5 on the night.
So here's Lemerin, she'll handle it out against Whitehouse.
I don't think if it matters if it's the best ball handler or not. I think Whitehouse is just like you're dribbling the ball up the court, I'm picking you up.
She's that good a defender. There's a foul on Waldrop inside on the driving McDermott. And she'll get to the foul line for the first time for the Pirates tonight.
So McDermott, she'll shoot 64.2%. Around the rim and down on the first.
It's a kind roll, a couple substitutions. Hannah Greisen in for the Tritons, as well as Gracie Gresh, and Murphy Speck hits another run in for the Pirates. Second free throw is pure. Substitution in for the shooter, Peyton Dudra. Here's Fada. Hendricks will pick her up full court. Not a whole lot of resistance on the pressure there. Greisen has it over to Fada. Gresh now's got it on the right elbow. Here's Barrington getting her touch in this possession. All 5 players have touched the ball on this possession. So good job moving it around. Gresh to Fada. Fada for 3. Yes!
33-8. 5:41 left to go.
It was only a matter of time before Fada was going to knock down that first 3 ball. She's now up to 8 points. This may be the more impressive end. Still have not surrendered double-digit scoring. Hendricks inside, lost it on her way up. She's going to stay with Bayport.
For the Pirates, number 34,
Ellie Knutson's going to come in for the first time for the Pirates. She got a couple jokes being cracked here on the baseline. They get it into Lemerin. Ball was tipped, going to stay with the Pirates. Good pressure from Greisen. They get it in. Dudra over to Hendricks. Fada right up on her. A deep 3-pointer. Wow!
Kylie needed that. Now let's see if the bucket opens up a little bit here for the Pirates.
She shot that from Appleton.
So you get too close to the hoop and the Triton defense kind of takes over, right?
So true.
Back it up a little bit and you find yourself with a little room. Now, we're going to try something tonight. Maybe at one of the next timeouts or halftime, we're going to get a live look in of the other game and the other team we're going to follow throughout the postseason. Germantown, they're taking on Sussex Hamilton. Senior night down there for them. Of course, Bayport had Notre Dame had senior night the other day when I was here. Nice job honoring Hope and was it Abigail, the manager?
Yes.
Yeah. That one thrown out of bounds but tipped.
And also from Hendricks trying to save it. Yeah, really nice moment for both of those 2 individuals. They were honored here both pre-game and post-game. So a great show of respect for both of those 2. Whitehouse has it. Now Gresh looking for an opening. Cross-court skip. Here's Barrington.
Good to see Greisen back in there. She's missed the last couple with a little bit of a injury.
Feda couldn't get it to go, gets her own and gets it back in. Yeah, to your point on Hannah Grayson, they were kind of thin on the bench for the last couple of games, so good to see her back out on the floor. They got to get it across half court. There's a near steal from Grayson. Gresh comes up with it. Barrington, Feda on the cut. Nice ball fake and finish. Old school pump fake. Whitehouse knocked it out of bounds.
Back to the Feda basket before. I feel like Feda's trying to pad her own stats there, trying to become the all-time rebounder here at Notre Dame as well.
She keeps doing that. She may flirt with a triple-double tonight. Get your own miss off a putback. Obviously, know she's a great passer. Pirates looking for a spark in a big way. Dudra over to Lemerin. Drives it baseline, tiptoe on the baseline. Ball is knocked out of bounds, stays Bayport ball. Looked like Lemerin wanted a foul on that last drive, didn't get the whistle. They get it into Dudra. Hendricks in the corner. Trying to find an opening. Nothing showing. Dudra fakes on Barrington, drives inside, little floaters off. Offensive rebound for McDermott. She goes back up and scores over Gresh.
So McDermott up to 8 on the night.
She's had a pretty solid first half. Leading scorer for the Pirates. Musial inside.
She kind of got bent back on that one.
Yeah, not quite sure what that was, but nonetheless, Pirates coming the other way. Dudra running the point. Kicks it over to Coughlin. She gets it back. Here's Dudra. Hendricks, Feda right up in her grill. Inside, McDermott with the left gets it to go. Back-to-back buckets from Ellie McDermott.
She's the first Pirate to double figures tonight with 10. On the other side, Feda with 12. So Feda was the last Notre Dame starter to score, but she's the leading scorer in the game right now with 12.
There's a block inside. Here's a full court press. And a foul, I believe. See who it goes against. Looks like it's going to go against Gresh.
Stick around with us at halftime. We'll go with a live look in of the Sussex-Hamilton-Germantown game. Of course, Germantown and Notre Dame are two teams we will follow through the postseason this year, as they each bought our season package, which included all the postseason games.
There's a three-pointer put up and good. So the Pirates on a bit of a run. Peyton Dudra with that last triple. Slowly chipping away.
Quick first half here, under 2 minutes to go.
Barrington inside to Whitehouse, spins back to her left and gets it to creep in.
And Whitehouse now with 8 on the night.
Here's Coughlin. Hendricks has to come and get it. Had it knocked away momentarily. They go inside. McDermott, she is unstoppable in the post, and a timeout called by Sarah Rohde.
We'll take it with him. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Conner Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. It is a full timeout. Here's a message
What's
from
up,
Pat.
everybody? It's Pat Connaughton on behalf of myself and my Pat Connaughton Foundation. We want to thank you for tuning in. I started my foundation back in 2016 with the goal of creating access to athletics for the next generation of student athlete, especially in underserved communities. We do this through courts, clinics, and character. We've seen that kids who build habits through sport, they learn those translatable life skills that we teach: hard work, teamwork, leadership, accountability, discipline. The list goes on. They set themselves up for success both on and off the court later on in life. We've been fortunate to impact tens of thousands of kids over the last 6 years, and we hope to continue to grow in those 3 areas: courts, clinics and character so that we can continue to impact kids throughout the state of Wisconsin and even globally. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. And if you care to learn more, please visit our website, www.patcon.
Well, it was a quick full timeout, and that team sat down, but 30 seconds to put up on the clock.
I say they were right back up. Speaking of up, there's a three-pointer from Feta, and the rebound's taken by McDermott, and a foul. This game feels a lot closer than a 19-point deficit. Second foul on Kaya Waldrop.
We'll see if we can't get something straightened out maybe here at halftime with that camera.
That ball
Whitehouse on the steal.
That was right at her leg. She went down and caught it. Put it in. She's now in double figures with 10. Coughlin looking for an opening on Musial. Here's Hendricks. Pass inside McDermott, and that's going to be the third foul on Kaya Waldrop.
That's going to get Gresh up off the bench. I think there's only 4 or 5 team fouls on. 5th team foul on the Tritons, 3 of them on Waldrop. All of them as she came off the bench.
Hendricks gets a look from the corner. Can't capitalize. Gresh with the board coming the other way. That was a golden opportunity. Kyla Hendricks has not had a lot of open looks, but that was an open one, just couldn't knock it down. Feta spins, gets through the lane, chucks up a wild shot, and that's gonna be how the first half ends.
So we head to the break. Tritons 41, Pirates 20. We will take a quick break. We'll come back with a live look in at the other one, Sussex Hamilton at Germantown. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Conant Foundation, powered by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
The inception of my foundation started with clinics. I went to clinics growing up as a kid, learned how to shoot, dribble, pass. What we try to do at the PCF with our clinics is make sure that we teach that next level of skills and habits that translate far beyond the court. The hard work, the teamwork, the discipline, working together with their teammates who they just met, having fun while going through adversity. For me, it's some of the things that I enjoy most on a yearly basis is being a part of those clinics, being able to see a kid walk in on day 1 and walk out on day 3, having some friends that they've made for life. Those moments, I think, are what are really going to inspire these kids to be able to go on and accomplish things, whether it's on the court or off the court. To learn more about our clinics or to take part in our clinic, whether it's Wisconsin or Massachusetts, be sure to visit our website, www.patconantfoundation.org/events.
Well, back here at the Triton Center, it's a 41-20 lead. Just about 3 minutes to go here before second half inbound. Get the live look in there on your screen down at Germantown. Sussex Hamilton hosting Germantown on senior night. Of course, KK Arnold, the UConn commit, on that Germantown squad, and McDonald's All-American. They're locked up in a tight one, 16-16. Meanwhile, back here at the Triton Center, Notre Dame 41 first half points. Trista Feta leads all scorers with 12. She was the last one to score in the Triton starting five, but she's got 12, 10 from Whitehouse, 6 from Musial, 6 from Barrington, 5 from Gresh, and then 2 from Kaya Waldrop. Big thing there with Kaya is the 3 personal fouls of the Tritons' 5. 13 two-point field goals in the opening half, 4 from behind the three-point line, and 3 of 4 from the charity stripe were the Tritons. Meanwhile, 21st half points for the Bayport Pirates. Elliot McDermott ties Feta with 12 first half points. 3 from Hendricks, 3 from the freshman Peyton Dudra, and then 2 from Coughlin. 6 two-point field goals, 3 from behind the three-point line, or 2 from behind the three-point line, and perfect from the charity stripe. 2 for 2 was Ellie McDermott on her way to 12 first half points. 41-20 the halftime score here at the Triton Center. The Tritons jumped out to a big first half lead, looking to hang on as they close out the home schedule. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in about a minute with second half inbound. You're watching W7. Meanwhile, here's a look, live look in down from Germantown. You're watching W7. So a live look in right there down in Germantown as they host Sussex Hamilton. KK Arnold at the free throw line. Exactly 6 minutes left to go there in the first half, 21-18. She makes the free throw, 22-18. See how we do the simultaneous broadcast? I mean, this is like, we can broadcast the Germantown game right here from the Triton Center. This is what we're going to be able to do in the postseason, Dom.
That is exciting, doing our best Kevin Harlan impression,
exactly.
Calling 2 games at once. That's
we
great.
will call the Notre Dame game. Notre Dame will get up early, and we will then switch over to the other game of their upcoming opponent.
I like it. Foul inside on Whitehouse. So she'll get to the free throw line. Quick start. So 41-20. This game feels a lot closer than 21 points, though.
You know what, it does, and I think part of that is while Bayport, they turned the ball over a little bit, Notre Dame, they haven't gotten those easy kind of cheap transition points, you know, off the steal. Notre Dame scored in the half-court offense or off of offensive rebounds. And Bayport's been able to get up some shots, just haven't fallen.
Second free throw is no good from Whitehouse. Offensive board for Gresh. Now she's got it, pump fakes it. Over to Musial. Fade at top of the key, looking to go inside, nothing doing. Gresh gets it, pulls it up from the free throw line and knocks it down.
You knew that was good. She had that little extra bounce in the step as soon as she let it go.
She wanted that one bad. She's now up to 7 points. Here's Kyla Hendricks, who a little more of a quiet first half, only 3 points after 34 in their last game.
Say Gresh only was 7? What's going on with Gracie tonight?
It's amazing when you can say that because she averages about 19. There is a short jumper, no good from McDermott. Barrington, pull up, in and out. And McDermott with the board.
Off. There we go. So my multi-view selected there. That wasn't a good.
Coughlin had to stop. Here's McDermott. She was great in that first half. Way outside for Hendricks, no good. Usual gets a running head start coming the other way. Stops, now drives inside, shot no good. Rebound for Lemerin, here come the Pirates. Hendricks, nice pass, bit too hot to handle. McDermott couldn't quite keep it in bounds. There's been a lot of that, a lot of really good opportunities, just haven't capitalized on them so far.
No, part of it is just that consistent ongoing pressure from the Tritons.
There's always a body wherever there needs to be one, that's for sure. Gresh inside to Barrington, goes up and skids two. Hendricks tried to split two. Feta comes up with a steal. Barrington banks it home. Dudra tried to draw a charge, but Barrington went right around her and banked it in. Barrington's now up to double figures. She's got 10. And another turnover.
And you got McDermott coming right into the middle of your living room on the live stream.
On the live stream.
That's how you put words together. I mean, if you're Bayport, you walk in at halftime, you say, hey, Gracie Gresh averages 19. We got her at 7 or 5 at that point.
Yep.
But we're down 19.
Well, right on cue, Gresh with the 3.
Like, you know, you got to feel good a little bit. But
it's been a quick 10-0 run to begin the second half. Hendricks going coast to coast, couldn't get it. Gresh coming the other way. They got numbers if they hurry. Whitehouse to Feta. Gresh now with the ball up top. Inside.
A little hesitation. Nice job.
Good block from McDermott. Gresh tried the scoop shot. Hendricks over to Lemerin. Tried to take Musial, nothing doing there. Ball's knocked out of bounds, another turnover. They're getting nothing easy. They have more turnovers than shots attempted in this second half.
So coming up the rest of this week, tomorrow night, we got Wheaton at Carroll University, a little college action. Grafton at Hartford, Oostburg at Random Lake, and then 3 more to close out on the weekend. We'll get back to that. I don't know if we're going to get another timeout in here. That's the thing. I got a lot to cover.
Each team's got 4 timeouts left. We'll see how they use them the rest of the way. Musial couldn't get it to go inside. Here comes Hendricks.
Speaking of Hendricks, Todd, I appreciate it watching down at work in Appleton. Hopefully you don't get in trouble there, buddy. But appreciate your support. And Kyla, always a W7 favorite. You too, Todd.
Here's Barrington up ahead. Pass controlled by Musial. It's kind of flying everywhere like playing hot potato, and Feta had it blocked out of bounds.
Musial tried to save it again.
Nearly did. So Tritons will have it underneath. Feta looking for something. Barrington cuts. Had it knocked away. Hendricks with the steal. Here comes Dudra the other way.
Lots of promise here in this 26 class. Peyton Dudra and Lemerand out there.
Definitely.
So good future here for the Pirates.
A lot of juniors on this current squad as well. Musial's going to get a little room service. She was stuck on 6 points for a while, and she gets one to go down.
Up to 8 now on the evening.
Tight pressure from Whitehouse. Hendricks had the pass thrown behind her. Feta comes up with the ball. Bounce pass to Gresh, and she's fouled.
So while we got a moment here, they're reporting the foul, as we said. Wheaton at Carroll on tomorrow night. Grafton at Hartford. Oostburg at Random Lake. Friday, WLA at Springs, and then a doubleheader to close out our regular season action. Randolph at New Berlin West at 3 o'clock, and then a potential preview and one that Notre Dame fans might want to tune in to watch. Pewaukee at Union Grove. Notre Dame currently sits number 1 in the state at Division II. Pewaukee number 2. Union Grove number 3.
Ball is knocked around, out of bounds. It's going to stay with Bayport.
And if things hold up, Notre Dame probably, if they get to the rush, they would be a number 1 seed overall. Probably between them and Pewaukee would be my guess.
It's looking that way so far.
And then the 2-3 would be Pewaukee and Union Grove.
That's going to be a heck of a
And
game
then
if that turns out.
sectional 4 at the Division II level is probably going to be the 4th seed, whoever comes out of there, and face the Tritons. So a little state semi-final preview on Saturday night to close out our action here on W7.
Waldrop gets the nice pass inside and banks it in with the left. So Gresh with a nice dime. Waldrop's up to 4 points. Before that, she had more fouls than points. There's a travel on Kyla Hendricks. That basket will not count.
It's just kind of the night. You finally get a bucket to go, but he traveled right before then. 56-20, 12-25 left to go here in this one.
Maybe more than anything, she just needed to see the ball go through the net. Even I know that last shot didn't count, but as a shooter, you just got to see one go down sometimes. Maybe that gets her going a little bit. Musial inside, power dribble, got it up and off. Rebound, Dudra.
And, of course, part of the reason putting that Germantown game up there is the Pirates. They are the 9 seed. They'll travel, play the Dashers of DHSA in the first round of the playoffs. Should they win that one, they will then have to go right back down and play Germantown. I'd just spend the night.
There's some pressure and a foul. Hendricks was trying to get free.
But I would send a message to my kids. I would say we're going down there, we're winning the game in the opening round of the regionals, which is the regional semifinal. Pack a bag, we got a hotel room. Right? We go down there, we're going to beat the HSA, and then on Friday night, and then we flip around Saturday night, we're going to go to Germantown, and we will play KK Arnold and the Warhawks.
It's a good mindset. Bayport still stuck on 20. Lemerand inside, ball's tipped out.
There's Hendricks showing her three-sport skills there.
Good save. Here's Lemerand once again inside. Here's Allie Knutson, who checked in at that last timeout. Not a lot open here for the Pirates offensively. They get it to Lemerand, coming inside, pass inside, Hendricks kicks it out. Now they're starting to swing it. Look at this defense, though. This rotation is fantastic.
Yeah, 4 great closeouts off of that.
Can't do it much better than that. Hendricks gets a shot up on the rim, no good. Barrington out in transition. That was a great defensive possession. See if they can pay it off. Gresh in the corner.
Germantown's opened up a 39-25 lead at the half.
Starting to pull away a bit in that one. Triton starting to pull away in this one. Feta for 3. Feda's up to 15.
Starting to pull away, man. They pulled away at the tip.
This is showbiz. We gotta keep people here.
No, I think that's the problem. You challenge Notre Dame a little bit, such as jumping out to a 10-0 lead last time you played them. They have the mindset of, you jumped out to the 10-0, we're going to try to jump out to a 20-0 lead. And that's why I really think, while Pewaukee has had an excellent season, I think Pewaukee could be in a lot of trouble on a rematch with the Tritons. We got a timeout here. We'll take it with him. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Condon Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. Here's a message from Pat.
Well, we started with clinics at the PCF. What we grew into, and it's become a mainstay for us, are courts, Connaughton courts. We realized that a clinic has an impact for 1, 2, 3 days. A court has an impact for 365 days a year. I was a product of a community center, Fidelity House back home, in which the court was utilized for everything. We want to continue to find places like Fidelity House to partner with, to the point where these courts are providing a safe place for these kids to play. They're providing a place for these kids to learn from mentors, coaches, volunteers that will impact them far beyond the playing surface. We've been fortunate to partner with places like Og Prep, St. Marcus, and Neighborhood House that really preach the values that we take pride in at the PCF. They can develop these habits that will attribute to their success in the years to come. Visit www.patconnaughtonfoundation.org/courts.
Well, Dom, we found the W7 pet band. We pulled them out of the closet, and here they are.
Sound pretty good.
Just under 10 minutes left to go here in this one.
Pass out of bounds. It was tipped out of bounds. Stays Notre Dame possession. 59-20. This second half defense from the Tritons for the first 8 minutes has been fantastic. They have not surrendered a bucket yet.
So if this holds for another, I believe, minute 45, we should have a running clock the rest of the game. 35 with 8 to play. Fada turnaround, wow.
Nice finish with the left from Fada. She's been cooking ever since she got going. Up to 17 now, right at her average, or right near there. There's some traffic on the left side. They get it to McDermott, who immediately gives it over to Coughlin. Pass inside McDermott, watched by Gresh. Goes up with the left, shot short. Rebound Barrington. Fada looked like she wanted to launch one down the floor.
She's always looking to make that pass.
They get a lot of easy buckets that way. Transition defense on those type of plays has been pretty good from the Pirates tonight. They go inside. Barrington, she's been hot. That continues. She gets the roll to go. There's a steal from Barrington. Gresh takes the opening inside, finishes, plus the contact. Chance for the old school three-point play.
So there it is. Diz running clock under 9, 65-20. Let me get one more point up there. So we will have that running clock for the remainder of the game.
Free throw's gonna bounce in. Substitution, Peyton Musial comes in for Trista Fada, as well as Sydney Whitehouse for Barrington. Kyle Waldrop comes in, so a bit of a hockey shift for the Tritons.
So, running clock situation here for, I believe, I was talking to the PA guy just about every game this year now. And that'll get us out of here quite early.
I think we might have a camera guy for the camera upstairs, so we may have got that taken care of.
Yeah, we'll get her sorted out for the postseason, I'm sure. We got a week and a half to figure that out.
Bit of a test run tonight.
66-20, 7:10 left to go.
There was a step back three from Lemmerin, couldn't get it to go. Musial comes the other way.
Kind of a weird night. I sensed it developing a little bit earlier today when I built the game, and the iPad was in Eastern time zone for some reason. And I was sitting down at the Bay Family Restaurant. So not too far from here, but somehow it registered in Eastern time zone. And the game was scheduled to go live at 5:50, and then, yeah, well, you saw before, Don, we were trying to go live, and all of a sudden it's just saying it's not working, and then lost the Wi-Fi signal, and I don't know. It's just kind of a weird, here in plenty of time, ready to go, and
There's a three from Whitehouse, and she rattles it home.
I think I'm just going to show up about 25 minutes before the game from now on and be in a complete rush because that's when things seem to work the best.
That's kind of true. That's what happened at De Pere a couple games ago. Steal from Gryson, DeMullen on the run. Gryson with a nice back cut, kicks it. Whitehouse, she just made one from that spot. That one comes up a bit short. Hendricks with the board, stuck in the corner.
I think I can't see him because he's so short, but I think we got the AD on the camera.
I believe that's correct.
I got to give Matt a little bit of a hard time because he's such a good guy.
He is.
So now we'll zoom. Now we can get her zoomed in a little bit. There we go. It's a little bit better. I'm gonna keep messing with them a little bit.
Here's Gryson. They go inside. Wall drop is fouled. That'll be on Knutson.
3-second violation.
Get a 3-second violation instead.
That was very, very close together there.
All right. 69-20, just over 5 minutes remaining in this one.
Here's Dudra, watched by Musial, gets it over to Hendricks. Still stuck on 3 points. Cross court skip. Dudra's gonna try a high arcing three and knock it down.
So that their first points of the second half comes with 4:35 left to go.
That's correct. That ends an impressive about 13.5 minute streak of defense right there without surrendering a point. It's been sort of a grinded out type game for a long stretch there. Musial splits two, couldn't finish it. Offensive rebound, wall drop, puts it back too strong. Musial's now inside, goes up, her shot short. All sorts of action going on. Whitehouse is gonna tee up another three, that one's off.
Nice save there by Speck, but right into the hands of wall drop and a foul coming on the other end.
That was almost a great block from Paige DeMullen. She'll pick up the personal, couple substitutions. Looks like some of the younger Triton's gonna come in. Looks like that's Morgan Goki and Destiny Webster at the scorer's table. First free throw is good. Also checking in for Bayport, Emma Kraus. So Musial and Whitehouse will sit. Second free throw's a little bit short. Goki's on the floor fighting for the loose ball. Jump ball, possession arrow favors the Pirates.
So 3 minutes remaining here, 69-24.
Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Notre Dame basketball.
We're sticking around after the game. We'll have our Pat Connon Foundation Player of the Game interview. That will be with a member of the Notre Dame Lady Tritons. They will improve to 17-0 in FRCC play. Getting to the point where when you put the apparel order in, you might just order your conference championship t-shirt at the same time.
We're getting close to that point. They got one game left after this, and it'll be at Southwest. Wall drop inside, too strong. Rebound from Speck.
That's just where, as the freshman, strong dribble, but she starts fading away from the hoop.
Yeah.
If she can go up, through, finish, and I know the Campbells and Coach Sarah Rohde will work on her with that as she develops into a heck of a player, just a freshman.
I, unfortunately, am very familiar with shooting it too strong. The only difference, I was not that heck of a player. Ball drop's got a bright future, without question. It's going to be 5 on ball drop that says on the big scoreboard up there. So she's got to come out. Faye's going to come in.
Wall drop fouls out. I think she's got 1 foul per minute of action tonight.
Pretty darn close. There's a three-pointer from Hendricks. She finally gets one to go.
It's got to feel good for her.
Get some momentum in that next game. Webster's going to stop and pop and nail a three.
So the answer on the other end, 1 minute left. Stick around after the game. We'll have our Pat Condon Foundation Player of the Game interview. Tritons will probably head off to the locker room for a couple minutes, and then we'll get them on the flip side when they come out for the interview.
Ryson lost it out of bounds. Bench is having a good chuckle about it. 40 seconds left in this one. It has been all Tritons from jump.
Big thank you to athletic director out here, Matt Koenig, and along with Sarah Rohde and the rest of her staff. Always accommodating, and we will be back out here for both regional games, or assuming both regional games. Inside, nice finish there by Knudsen. But as long as Notre Dame's playing in the postseason, we'll be here.
Hopefully it's for another long ride. Can't quite say they're going to make a march in March. It goes into the beginning of March, but they are definitely tournament ready. They win it 72-29 over the Pirates.
Your final out of the Triton Center, Notre Dame 72, Bayport 29. For Dom D'Angelo, I'm Connor Du Bois. Big thank you to Matt Koenig and head coach Sarah Rohde. Stick around, we'll have our Pat Condon Foundation Player of the Game interview coming up. You've been watching W7 presented by the Pat Condon Foundation, powered by Jolly Good Soda.
The Pat Condon Foundation prides itself on the impact that we have. We started with clinics, we've grown to courts. Our new coming initiative is character, AKA scholarships. How do we find a way to have an impact on a kid that will change their lives forever? We want to find ways to help reward those student athletes, help get them access to a better high school, a better AAU program, a better college, both on the court, but especially off the court. We want to someday have many kids that say, I wouldn't have been able to get to where I am today if it wasn't for the Pat Condon Foundation. We can't do that ourselves. We do that through people like you. We're excited to launch the endowment program for scholarships in the coming years, and we want to make sure that you stay up to date on all of the things that we're doing at the PCF. Be sure to follow us on social media, be sure to visit our website on a regular basis, and be sure to sign up for our newsletter. Thank you again for your support, and at W7, it's for the girls.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.